Again, the Talk Entertainment with me, your boy the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 and or TL. If you didn't hear me correctly, I said your boy the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 and or TL for the Talk Entertainment on my YouTube channel, Brotherhood Nation Entertainment. Okay, here's some actual Talk Entertainment topics to focus on. Again, my artistry motivation models, are my artistry motivation mottos. One of my biggest artistry motivation models is, again, life story, preaching my story out there, and then spreading awareness of certain things, exposing the unfruitful works of darkness, and again, shouting out, my good loyal friends, and as well, again, love and relationships, and then hopes and dreams, other stuff like that. Those are other genres of music which I produce consistently. Those are my artistry motivations of telling my story, spreading awareness, giving shout outs, and all the other good stuff. And just because, like I say, music is just like, it is constantly on my mind. It's, it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And here's the thing, because one of the next ones that I'm going to go on right now is called, back last year, sometime last year or sometime this year, I produced a song called Grow a Spine. Now, I definitely never fully mastered it like I wanted to, but see, Grow a Spine, again, that song had to deal with the fact being, if you have a misunderstanding with your friends, legitimately, do not go behind their back until that's the last option. Like, do not go behind their back and rat them out to a dean or a cop or whoever, unless legitimately that's the most appropriate action at the time, Because if it's an easy issue that you and your friend can talk out face to face and everything be all good, the last thing you want to do is ruin your friendship with them like that by going behind their back to a dean or a police officer and getting them in trouble and getting yourself somewhat of a bad reputation sometimes. I'm saying, especially when it's some stuff that you could have easily worked out face to face. Because trust me, you don't ever forget the time where you had a misunderstanding with a friend, or someone you thought was your friend, and they turn you into a dean, or they turn you into the principal, or they turn you into a police officer. You don't forget that time, or whatever authority figure is there. You don't forget those times. You don't forget those times. Most people who are the victims of that, who felt like they didn't deserve it because some of them legitimately didn't. Again, not only do you not forget it, but your heart, sometimes for some of those people, your heart gets filled with remorse, regret, and maybe even some hatred. But definitely remorse, regret, and some hatred towards those people who ratted you out, or aka turned you in. What I'm saying is, if you have a misunderstanding with your friend, do not be afraid to, talk to them face to face, especially if you do love and care about them. And even if you don't love and care about them, don't be afraid to talk to them right there, straight to face to face. A lot of people will have a lot more respect for you when you do that. The point is, don't be going and writing them out to whatever authority figure that is again, the only, I don't know how to fully word that, but I'm gonna say again, don't just go be so quick to rat them out to a dean, or rat them out to the principal, or rat them out to whoever, or the police. Just don't be so quick to rat them out to whoever, just to be getting them in trouble, because legitimately, you're setting yourself up for your own reputation to be ruined. If this is something you could have definitely talked out face to face, you're ruining your own reputation. You're setting yourself up for disaster. Don't let those options be your options until it legitimately just becomes so much to where the person just will not stop. And will not stop to where it's like saying you've given them so many warnings and they just will not stop. To where somebody legitimately needs to intervene, because either you really do feel scared for your life, or just because this person is just so dang annoying, they really do need to, have someone else they really do need to be talked to, by someone else for your relationship to, go on any further, when it comes towards a better tomorrow. So you guys should understand what the topic of Grow a Spine, song, what that purpose means. And I'm just saying, yes, Grow a Spine, I have not fully mastered that song, but it's going to be out. eventually, hopefully. Okay. Like I said, I pretty much got most of these topics from old videos that I posted last year, and I'm just redoing them. So now I'm just trying to figure out, definitely, which ones I want to talk about. Even though most of these have to do with my music, that's the eerie thing. Most of them have to do with my music anyway. But who am I kidding? Even they do have to do with my music or somebody else's music. Some of these actually have to do with somebody else's, music when it comes to, a lot of other rappers and singers or other entertainers or whatever you want to call it. Still, these are good. What I'm talking about is still good here, Again, the biggest thing of study the lyrics. This is not just in my music, people. This is in every artist you listen to. Study the lyrics, no matter what genre it is. Study. Actually, you know what? You get the point. If the song has lyrics, and then study the lyrics, because if you ask me, if you study the lyrics, you're really gonna get that sense of, you should get that sense of whether listening to this person is really worth your time, and you should, because I'm telling you, a lot of people just judge out the flow and the beats. A lot of people just judge off the flow and the beats, but they don't truly understand. You really need to also, most importantly, judge off the lyrics. There's a reason why multiple rappers, or should I say multiple truthers, actually some rappers and truthers have came out and said this guy's whack or that guy's whack, or saying, don't think, like Hobson said before, don't think you fly, don't think you dope just because you getting paid, because a lot of rappers, a lot of singers out there who are legitimately getting paid just to poison the culture, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of them who are just getting paid to poison the culture and poison the world pretty much. And that's what I'm saying. We're all gonna have to answer that in our afterlife, whether you believe in one or not. We're all gonna have to answer for that in our afterlife. And I just pray that the ones who did sell out their hoods, their cultures, their families, their mothers, their fathers, their families. You get the point. I already said that, but you get the point. The people who actually sold out the world or sold out whatever they sold out. I'm saying you're gonna have to answer that one way or another. Whether you believe in the afterlife or not, you're gonna have to answer to that. You're gonna have to answer for poisoning the culture. And I hope and pray you are prepared. To answer for poisoning the culture. And what I mean about selling out the world, what I mean about that, again, it's like saying, again, when you're, I kind of already explained it. Again, when you are, pumping, it's like saying, when you are selling out these cultures, is what I'm trying to say, really. What I was trying to say, again, was when you're again poisoning the culture. That's all I was trying to say. When you're poisoning the culture, For example, because I ain't listening to much of Ray Sherman's new album. I don't really care enough to. A lot of these rappers, I do not care enough to listen to their newest work. I just don't. But honestly, their song called No Type, when they said bad bees are the only thing that they like, I'm telling you right there, that's a part of poisoning the culture, ladies and gentlemen. That's a part of poisoning the culture. No offense to Drake, but the song that he made with, I believe, French Montana and Rick Ross. Yeah, just French Montana and Rick Ross, called Pop That. And then the song that he also made with A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, and whoever else. A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and 2 Chainz. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask me my best opinion, you're helping poisoning the culture when again you continuously, when you're degrading women like they degrade women. When you're legitimately saying those lyrics that 2 Chainz said in that song of problems, you are, my best opinion, you are helping poison the culture. Honestly, for some people, there's multiple definitions to the B word. There's multiple definitions to the, H word. There's multiple definitions to, the S word. There's multiple definitions to the, actually, I'm going to stop there. For a lot of people, there's multiple definitions to these words. For some people, they use it as a compliment somehow. Some people, they use it completely as an insult. My biggest point is, I look at that really fully as an insult, And I'm because again, the definition of a bee is, I don't even have to look it up. A female dog. So a female dog. I'm telling you. You don't have to take it from me, but honestly, you should take it from someone else who, I mean, you take it, like, if you don't take it from me, you take it from someone else that's, you know, really understands exactly what's going on here with the industry, the systems, the movements, the cultures. I understand. I'm telling you, those songs like Pop That and Problems, I'm telling you, those are songs that are active in poisoning the culture, ladies and gentlemen. They're active in poisoning the culture, and legitimately, they're just, I mean, those are just not good songs for you to really just be, I mean, they're club anthems. I'm not going to lie about that. They're club anthems, but they're negative club anthems, if you ask me. They're not songs that should be promoted as, yeah, that's real music. No, it's not. That's mind-numbing, brain-damaging, negatively destructive music. That's not music that you should legitimately be jamming to like that and be like, yeah, this is real. Yeah, this is what's up. It's not music you should be thinking of like that. It's just not. I mean, again, if you want a better tomorrow, it's not, you know. Because it's teaching you to degrade women. It's teaching you to, you know, I mean, it's one of the biggest things I can just want to say that. It's teaching you to degrade women, you know. And I'm just saying, I'm like I say, my morals towards women, my morals towards people, period, if you ask me, is continuously preached in my music. It's continuously preached in these talk entertainments. My morals towards women, family, brotherhood. It's continuously preaching these talk entertainments and in my music. And a lot of people be like, man, you just mad because people making more money than you ever will, whatever else. So you're telling me, okay, here's the biggest thing. I would rather stay broke in the underground my entire life and legitimately, you know, be a positive influence to the culture rather than sell out negatively, making millions to billions every, I guess you could say year, whatever, you know, poisoning the culture. As I said before, it's about legacy. It's about power of influence. Are you going to uplift people? Are you going to uplift people positively? Are you trying to uplift people positively and spread awareness to certain things they need to be spread awareness to? You know? Or are you trying to dumb down the culture? I'm telling you, people. I'm not going to sell out for a paycheck. The biggest thing is. It's all because, again, that's how it is. I'm not selling out for a paycheck. I'm not selling out the cultures of St. Sober for Life. More new good friends, by the way. Actually, it's just originally more new friends, but you get the point. St. Sober for Life, Love and Faith Conquers All, more new friends, and whatever else. I'm not selling out those mottos and a lot of other, faith, hope, and love, which, again, are definitions or the definition of my morals. I'm not going to sell out those mottos for a paycheck. That paycheck is temporary, okay? Don't know if I said that right, but I'll say it again. That paycheck is temporary, ladies and gentlemen. Money we make on this earth is temporary. You cannot take that with you when you die. That's preached in so many songs. But here's the thing. Fetty Wap, how are you going to say, I think it's song, not 679, I think it was in RGF Island. How are you going to say that in RGF Island that because again, it's like saying, how are you going, it's like saying, how are you going to say, because when you die, you cannot take it with you. It didn't say if you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem? The money is not worth your life. It is not worth your soul. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I mean, just so many other rappers, Christian and non-Christian rappers who've exposed this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, who pretty much said again, who said it's not worth it. Is that at the end of the day, it's just totally not worth it. Poisoning the culture just for a paycheck. Because a lot of people will probably tell you the reason why they rap like this and rap like that is because it sells. Or they sing like that, or they sing like this, or sing like that. Oh, it's because it sells. Again,